A special Tuesday night show that we do that is a Facebook-only show. We've also started, and it's called HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. That's our exclusive Facebook page now, where everybody, and I love it, my crafting cuties are all posting their projects, and we're chatting with each other and giving inspiration and ideas. So definitely go to that page and ask to be joined into it, and please enjoy this crafting fun. You're watching our first 24-hour big crafting event of the entire year, and now we're going to jolly old England and Sarah Davies, because she has so many cool items on the air today, including this first one, which is fabulous. It is the pop-up floral vase and floral dies. What you're getting with 8 of the pretty vase Gemini metal dies, you're getting 12 of what's called the delightful bouquet dies in this great kit to make not only this card, but look at this, how cute is you can give somebody a true pop-up bouquet. I love this. Sarah Davies, hi darling, welcome.
Oh, good morning, lovely. I say good morning because it's 6:30 in the morning over here.
Good morning.
So, yes, don't worry, I've been up for a few hours and I've got plenty of makeup on so you can't see the eye bags. The good news is, so, pop-up vases, can I just say, Suzanne, my favourite thing still now is to send someone a bouquet of flowers. I think there is nothing as beautiful as a bouquet of flowers, but they last, what, about a week? If you're lucky, they're at the best for a week. This is going to last forever, right? It is the first time we've managed to do the engineering so that you can send someone a whole bouquet of flowers, but it will actually fold flat to go in the post. That's what I love about this. Whether you send the bouquet on the front of a card, as we've done here, or you just want to make a little vase of flowers, whatever you do, that will fold completely flat to go in the post. Now, I've done loads of these, Suzanne, and I personally think they look fabulous when you put them on a card. Now, this is an easel card. You've seen me do easel cards loads of times, but the fact that you've got that stand and that gorgeous array of flowers, but then as soon as you're ready to send it, folds down flat, that goes flat. Yes, you probably want a dimensional envelope,
right?
But I mean, come on. That is going to go in the post or in a nice flat box, whereas as soon as it stands up and it looks fabulous,
that is
right?
So cute.
Now, the clever thing, Suzanne, so there's 2 sets of dies that you get. And actually, can I just say, you couldn't get a bouquet of flowers for $24.95, could you not? You definitely couldn't over here, so I'm going to guess it's the same for you over there. Now, what I'm going to show you here, this is the first set. Bear in mind, you're getting 2 sets of dies. I'm going to show you them both, Suzanne. This one here is your worker die. So this is the die. I'm going to show you how we make the vase. So it comes as an outer die. You've got 2 extra insert dies if you want to add in little patterns like this into the inside. That is going to make you this. 2 of these together makes you the actual vase. So that is your vase die. Then, or do you say vase over there? I never know whether that's our posh English, Suzanne, or if it's the proper way to say it. This is your bouquet. So these are all the flowers. So what I've done is I've done you the stem for all the flowers, and then this is what they look like cut out black, but I like to do them just in coloured cardstock, and then you do them in different coloured cardstock and it all comes together. Now, I know you're thinking, I bet this is really complicated. I'm ready to knock your socks off and show you just how it isn't, Suzanne, right? Because it really is that simple. So, some nice, I like bright colours as well. So I've got a nice bright blue cardstock here. Now, if you were to use just this die, it would cut you out the base. If you want to add the extra fancy dies, and all you do at the same time, you see, Suzanne, is just add that into there as well, hold it in place with a little bit of tape, and then you can go and send it through your die cutting machine. Now, the beauty with these is they're all small dies. So those of you that just have like a little diamond press machine, for example, I'm going to use our Gemini MIDI, but they'll go through even your smaller format or your manual die cutting machine.
That's awesome.
Because all of the individual dies are nice and small. Brilliant for beginners as well. So if I lift this off, you can see there, that is giving me that pattern, and it's giving me that lovely rose pattern inside. And if you want to cut 2 of them, you want to cut them out on the other side, you would just cut the other rose pattern out here. Now, I've got 2 that I've done, all right? Let's keep life simple here. So, there's the first one that I've done with 2 rows, and I've just took a little bit of white card behind, and here's the second piece, right? So, to attach them together, all we're going to do is we're just going to give them a nice little crease, and we're going to put tape on. Now, a great tip I've got, Suzanne, is if you want them to stick really strong, I always stick tape to tape. So I'll put a little bit of tape down the inside piece as well, so that when I'm attaching these together, That attaches onto there. So because we're sticking tape to tape, it's even stronger, right?
tip.
And then I'm coming right round the other side, and there's my tape to tape on there. Now, there's the outside vase shape, but now actually what we need is, we want the little piece in the middle. And that comes from the extra die set. So if I show you the set of dies again, this is the worker die that we've just used. Okay. You've got this die here. And if you cut 3 of these out, can you see it's got a fold in the middle, and then it's got 2 little folds at the edges. And what you do is you're going to cut 3 of those out and stick them back to back like this. I'll put it on the white so you can see it. So when you stick the 3 back to back, that makes you this part on the inside. Again, I've got a lovely little tip for you. If you use like a tacky glue, so instead of using your tape and then you have to get it in the exact right place the first time, use your tacky glue. You've got that couple of minutes to get it right, and then you're going to get a really nice stick at the end. So that goes in there, and then in the middle, and what you'll find is, you see I can maneuver this into place, it goes exactly over 3 of your score lines in the corner, all right? And that is what gives you that lovely shaping. And when that dries, that's what's going to fold flat and then open back up, right? Yeah. So there's our vase. Next bit is we're going to do the bouquet to go inside. Now, bear in mind, Suzanne, the kind of the value on this, to get all of these floral dies and use all the florals you already have, but this many floral dies, I mean, is worth that, I would say, is worth that $24.95.
Oh, totally.
Look,
completely agree. Because you know what I was thinking? You could use those on 1,000,000 cards and 1,000,000 scrapbooks.
Yes. And do you know, scrapbooks, that's a brilliant idea. I've got some of the cards I can show you at the end of it. So here I've just done a load of different flowers. So cute. And then you've also got some lovely foliage on there. A little bit like when you do a bouquet, Susan. I don't know about you, but I always put the fancy big flourishy bits at the back. Right. And then I put my flowers at the front, yes? So it's going to be exactly the same.
So cute.
And then all you're doing is you're taking your vase, and we're going to take each one of these, and we're just literally going to lie them one at a time. We're going to put a couple in the back there. We're going to start and take them, and we're going to add them onto the front panel bits like this, so you can see how we're just adding more and more into the vase. And actually, I like to sit and look at it. So if you look at it from the front, I'm just going to see, right, now it's a little bit different because I've got to stick the glue on all of these, but I would use that repositionable glue again, so you've got a little bit of time, but you're just going to pop each piece of your bit in the vase, and then keep adding those in until it makes a full piece. Now, I see I've only got 1.5 minutes, so I want to quickly show you what they look like. Now you've seen how easy it is. Let me bring in that card that I started off right at the beginning. Isn't that fun? Now, all it is, Suzanne, it's a card folded in half. You can see in there, I think it might be easier to see there, where that, it's so full. I filled this one right up. You've got all those pieces in the middle, but it's the fact that the card stands open and the bouquet is on the front there. Now, whether it's a bouquet, you could do it as a little plant pot. Do you want to see how fancy we can get, Suzanne?
Of course.
Now, by the way, I know you're all going to ask, how do we do these? These are tutorials on YouTube that we've got ready for you.
Oh, so stop it.
A double exploding box with a vase on the inside.
360. Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Love that.
And then actually, because we've got this available as a live craft along, so that if you want to tune in and craft along live, it's made in real time. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to YouTube and search live craft along PopUp Vase and Floral dies, and you will see all the tutorials, and they're literally, you can craft along live at the same time. Whatever you want to do, whether you want to do cards with the bouquet on the front, whether you want to do boxes with the bouquet inside, whether you want to do large oversized cards. We've got things like, I mean, this one here, instead of putting it inside the vase, we put them inside those double boxes, and they're all just ideas that we've got. I did a sneaky peek preview of this on Facebook, on the HSN Facebook page last month, and hundreds and hundreds of you picked this up already, and the feedback we've had on that has been outstanding. But even if the vase is a work towards, even just your cards look, Suzanne, they look fabulous just with that bouquet of flowers. And remember, you get both die sets, so you've got the bouquet, that is the floral set that has the bouquet in, but then actually the clever bit is if you go for that vase set, which has got the worker die, I always call them, you're going to cut that twice, you watch me put it together, it really is beautifully simple when you know how to do it. And you know what,
Sarah, let me clarify, you're getting all of that. So you're getting both die sets. And I'm telling you, just the floral by itself, that easy is 24 bucks. And then you also get the vase. And remember, this is unlimited. Make it different colors, do different things with it. I mean, once you have that vase, imagine all the things you could add to that. If you have like roses or things like that. I mean, you can enter you can kind of switch in the flowers if you have other dies, just make sure they fit within that same like shape of the vase that you saw the original flowers. Anyway, you're gonna go kind of crazy. How many have we sold at this point? Because I know we're really busy. Yeah, you guys, over 300 have now been ordered. This will not make it all day long. It is absolutely one of the most clever ways to give a beautiful floral arrangement to someone you love. All right, we've got to move on. Are we doing it right now? Are we moving? Okay, Sarah, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I have come to the conclusion that this is the best 5 and 5 I've ever done.